Welcome back. Hi, it's Jamie from Krank Boxing Fitness. Today is all about footwork, movement. If you can't move, you can't box. So let's sort that. Footwork controls distance. It keeps you safe. It gets you into the position so you can attack, get those nice, rapid, strong attacks off. It's all about balance. That's what footwork's all about. And so after today, there'll be no more tripping over your feet. So let's break it down. We're going to get into a nice stance, which we've covered in previous tutorials. That nice, lovely, comfortable stance there. Whichever stance you are, orthodox or southpaw, I'd like you to get into that at home. Settling in to the stance I've shown you previously. Strongest foot to the back, rear heel off, soft cushion knees, elbows in, chin down, nice tight fists, all right? Okay, we know this by now, but we'll go a step further, so to speak. This is Footwork 101. Now, you've noticed I've got lines on the floor, and there's a reason why, because when my beginner clients come down, it's better for them to visualize where the footwork is, because they have to have that balance there, and it stops the crossover of the feet, because as soon as they cross over, I'm going to cover some common mistakes, of course, later on in the tutorial, but I'm going to set you off now. All right, I'm going to show you how to move forward and back and break it down and moving left to right as well. So back into our stance. Elbows in. So now I want to move forward. I want to show you a front shot and also a side shot as well. So frontal shot, I just want to push off my rear foot so my front foot lifts and goes forward. Nice and steady. Push off the rear foot, steady, and that front foot and that rear foot follows. Now I want to go back, a little push on that front foot, that rear foot goes first, okay? Now notice my heels and my toes are either side of this line. So important to have that, because that's giving me nice balance throughout, and it stops me from crossing my legs or getting too tight and put me off position. So go back again, little push off the front foot, gentle, and just there we go. Keep that position, always stay in the stance. Now this is what it looks like from the side. I'm going to go forward too. Nice and cushioned, upright, again not leaning forward or back. On the balls of my feet, there, there, and back, there, and there. Nice and always on balance, okay? I'm ready to attack or defend. Now then, that's just a basic front and back. So to push in the direction you want to go, you push off the opposite foot basically. So the same applies if I want to go left or right. Back into that stance. Now I want to go to my left. Here, a little gentle push off my right foot and a little move there, back on stance. Kind of copy and paste the stance, all right? Now I want to go right, a little push off that front left foot, back where I started, all right? I want to go right again, same again. Notice my stance hasn't moved. I haven't overcorrected. I'm going to show you some common mistakes shortly. And I'm on my feet, all right? Back on, left, right, right, left. So I'm always there, ready. It's called correcting your position, because that's what you need to do at all times, all right? Now then, common mistakes, crossing your feet, okay? These are just basic directions. I want to cover some more lateral movement in later tutorials, but today it's just moving around with that stability and balance, yeah? So I'm going to give you some drills shortly, but first we'll cover some common mistakes, all right? So you've seen there, on the central line, boom, I want to go left, that right foot goes first. Mistake number one, I want to go right, boom, that front foot goes first. Off balance, you can see straight away. Crossing over like this just puts you in dangerous positions, all right, because you can actually fall over yourself without anybody laying a glove on you, all right? We don't want that. Same as going forward, boom, back foot goes first. So it looks like here, whoop. Right, you see what's happening there? Now it wouldn't take much for you to push over there. I want to go back, whoop, our front foot goes first, and we join ourselves and minimizing that stance. As soon as you do that, you put yourself off balance, and again, it wouldn't take much for you to be pushed over, never mind knocked over, all right? So that's the common mistakes that you have to do. Just don't cross your feet, all right? Go left, that goes first, and you're correct. go right, that right goes first and you're correct. Forward, that goes first. Back, rear goes first, all right? There. Forward, back, left, right, okay? So that's a common mistake, crossing your feet. Another common mistake when people are in the stance, they're doing all this. Yeah? Bouncing around, yeah? Just working too hard. You don't need to expend all that energy unless you want to, but you're just going to get caught. Like, and if I was to fight someone like that, I'd wait for him to come up and give him a punch straight in the mouth, all right? Because when he's up here, he can't do anything. He's got to come down to either defend himself or try and lay a glove on you, all right? So don't spend your time bouncing around, okay? Stay nice and composed and ready to pounce, okay? Move, 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 all right? Mistake number 2, stop bouncing around. Okay, I've just demonstrated being on the balls of your feet. Yeah, always on balance, we can pivot off. Yeah, there's a reason why we do that, we stay off our heels, okay? So there's 2 big mistakes, all right? And again, another mistake is over-correcting, all right? So crossing your feet, this one's another way, it's the other way. You take a too big a step, and the other one doesn't correct enough, so you kind of leaving yourself splayed out, which is like kind of the opposite of crossing your feet. Not as bad, but sometimes when you're too spread out like this, you can't really move as quick. Nice compact stance, you can move in tighter circles and get around the ring a bit faster. All right, so I want you to try and drill these at home. I'm going to give you some drills now to work on. Literally just 1 minute round again. 30 seconds rest in between. Now I've got squares here. You just put some belts or something down at home. And spend a minute just pushing forward and pushing back. Left and right. Okay, simple as that. Now I know you don't see boxers moving like that, but you have to drill it like this to learn in these early stages, all right? Because that's the only way you're going to learn. Okay? So if you want to spend some time drilling these at home, spend 3 1-minute rounds going round in a square. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, round in a square, then go in the opposite direction. Okay, so if you get this nailed down, you're going to be gliding like a professional boxer before you know it. If you like this tutorial, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll hopefully see you on the next lesson, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.